Yeah, what's up, people? Of course, I am DJ Cass, and I am back here today with my regular show review, Death Kwon Delivery. Now, we had a lot of action in this episode. Great, hard-hitting action. I cannot wait to go through it. Okay, we kicked off the episode with Mordecai and Ribney. They're on their lunch break, and they wanted to go to the Death Kwon restaurant, I guess, and they wanted to get some pizza subs. And the sensei, he returns. I love that guy. I think he kind of. I'm definitely not going to go as far as say he's like Splitter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not going to go that far, but he definitely is a wise sensei for what it's worth. Even if he is in food service. So yeah, Mordecai, they want to order lunch. Mordecai gets hungry and he doesn't know what to eat. And then the sensei, he recommends that what you need is my experimental sandwich, which means it hasn't been fully tested. Yes, he wanted to try the Death Kwon sandwich of health. Now we all know there's a sandwich of death. We're not even gonna go back there. And yeah, um, he tells the guys that it's healthy. I mean, look, it's healthy. So he bites into it, and then he all of a sudden drops. And then I'm like, oh my god, we got another death in Death Kwon Do. That's just great. Then of course they have to go to the regular hospital, as we found out there's actually a Death Kwon Do hospital. And in order for the sensei to be saved, he has to get a stomach transplant. So Mordecai and Ridley volunteer to help the youngster. I'm gonna call him the youngster, the apprentice, who turns out later on in the episode he betrays them because he apparently ate the experimental sandwich because he wanted to try it so bad, man. And he wanted to take the stuff for himself because now he needs a stomach transplant. And then they get into an all-out fight outside on the boat in the lake, and they just would not let go of that stuff. And that was the last one, so they had to be very protective. Of course, Mordecai, they were able to get the stomach back, and they get to the hospital. Lo and behold, looks like everything's all well and good. But then the apprentice, he shows up, and we get another brawl. We just get straight out fighting, hard hitting action. The fist of death, the kick of death. Now I'm gonna shock you in the mouth, death. Yeah, stuff like that. I didn't really hear much of the death, like the ball of death, like stuff like that. I didn't hear much of the death in those moves, so I didn't like that as much. But yeah, I'm actually afraid to go to hospitals now because like honestly, the way that doctor was in the episode, he looked nervous to even do the procedure. I'm like, dude, will you get over here and do operation on this man before he dies? So yes, that was good. And of course, in the end, all well was good. The sensei, of course, is safe. The other guy goes to jail. And apparently we now know that Mordecai and Ribby go on 6-hour lunches. It's funny, I actually thought they went on longer. But yeah, and that was the episode. My overall thoughts on this episode, to me, this was just there. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it was a great hard hitting action episode. I liked it actually. If I had to rank this as far as one of the Death Kwon Do episodes we've gotten out of regular show, this one would have to be number 3 because I think Sandwich of Death to me is number 1, and the Death Punchies would be number 2. But yeah, like I said, this episode was just random. It was just there to make us laugh. It was to make us laugh, have a good time, because we already got the drama out yesterday. I can't wait to see that. As far as I'm concerned, I am DJ Cass, and this has been my regular show review. See you around.